Everyone, this is Manisha Sharma, and I really welcome to all of you on my YouTube channel once again, guys. How are you all? I hope you all are doing exceptionally, fantastically good in your life. So, today I'm gonna share some of my experiences with you guys that I have been going through and I have faced in my past. And you know what? When you faced a lot of things in your life, and it makes you stronger, really. And I mean it. Since my childhood, when I was in my parents' house, I faced a lot of difficulties. The environment was so toxic. My father and mother, they weren't, they weren't on the good terms with each other, and they were mostly, argumenting, fighting with each other. So that was a very toxic environment, and but at that time I was observing all the things, and you know what, somewhere, you know actually I have a one elder sister too. So I tell you how a a single situation can be impact on one's particular individual's mindset. The situation is the same, but how you approach the situation, how do you see that situation, that completely up to you. So I tell you, so you can just connect this situation with you guys. And if you are feeling quitting on this point, if you are feeling that okay, I have all the resources, but because I want to enjoy my life, I want to have some relaxation, and I don't want to create a lot of mess in my life, I don't want to put a lot of efforts, that's why I'm just quitting it. So please watch this video till the end. So um I was growing up in my childhood, and my sister too, and the environment was, not favorable. And you know what? So we were both are growing in the same environment, and the thing is that I was always a kind of a girl who is foresighted, and my sister is, she has a kind of a very casual kind of behavior. She, if there is a problem, she just want to ignore that, and she just want to, run from there. She But I'm that kind of a girl who faced it, and I know that what will be the consequences if I would take this step or that step. So what will be the consequences in the future of, for the, what will be the consequences of that particular thing down the line. So I was like, I was thinking like that. And because that all the chaos going on around me, and you know what, like but one thing I realized, that the education is very important, guys. Education is very important. So I know that this is the only way I can get ahead in my life. Yes, guys. And in, like, education also, like, that is a separate thing. But somewhere in, when I was 8 or 9 years old, I realized that okay, one thing I have to, hold a get a good hold over one thing, that everybody, you know gets attracted of it. So I found that whenever you start speaking any word in English, everybody start appreciating you. That I realized in a very young age. And while making this video, I'm not using any kind of filter, any kind of breaks. It's one go video. So guys, if I if I commit any kind of mistakes, please forgive me. And so that, like, life was going on like this. And so somewhere I realized that English is very important. It makes you unique, it creates a unique identity, right? So that was not conscious, that was not in my conscious mind, but yeah, that was going on in a subconscious mind. Yes. So you know what, like, I just, and I didn't know that actually I was so good in English. Every teacher of mine of English appreciated me in that time, in schooling time. Okay, finally I just completed my schooling, and after that, when it's like that, after the schooling there is a choice. You have to choose something, for your, commencement of your new career, and for the college and something like that. So I was so stupid, like I didn't know about that, ki, what should I choose, and there was no one, for me to guide me. And everybody, all of my friends were going on, they were filling the forms of BCom, I remember, and I also filled the form of BCom. So but somewhere I was realizing that, no, Manisha, you are not good at it, and maths, accounts, economy, and this is not cup of your tea. So uh, that year I dropped it. And you know what, my destiny, my destiny, my dreams, the trajectory of my life, it's fall like that. I stumbled upon a very good teacher of English. And finally I just stumbled upon that teacher, and you know what, I went to him, and he guided me that, Manisha, there was a kind of a English honors course, and that is introduced for the very first time in India, so you can just go for that. And as soon as I listened this by his mouth, I told to my father, yes, this is really what I want to do. This is the thing that I'm passionate for, that what I really want to do. So I didn't even take a single second to take this decision. So finally I took this decision that, Papa, I really wanted to do this course, English honors. And at that time, you know what, there were 5 6 other friends too who filled this form. And you know what, like, everybody got failed, seriously. No one, completed English honors except me. So yeah, English just meant for me. I don't know, but I love this language, yeah. Hmm? Okay, finally it was going on, and after that, at that time, I got the opportunity to work at the international airport, and there was the exploration. of my life, and that was really a big opportunity for me. And though there were, lots of problems I have faced also there, and there were there were also kind of struggles, problems I had faced there. But you know what? Problems are good. It makes you so strong. Honestly, I'm saying that. Okay, fine. And so almost 10 years I worked in that international airport. And after that, while doing my job, I got married. And you know what, I have two kids. And after that also, I just my I remember that my first child at that time was 6 months, and I started, I joined again the airport. And both the children at the time, I worked I worked so hard. And but when my elder son, running at age 5, so I no 3 or 4, yeah. So I took this decision that I don't want to work anymore, because it was a very daunting task. It become a very daunting task for me now. And now I have to do something that I can just earn for myself, for my kids, for my family. And also I can just give some time to my kids as well. Because I know that throughout my life, I one thing I realized, that the education is the most important thing. It doesn't matter where are you coming from. It doesn't matter, do you have the resources, do you have the money or not. But once you become educated, you can do anything whatever you want, right guys? So I realized that. So finally, I took that decision. Although it was a very hard decision, I would say that it was the hardest decision for me, because I was a financial contributor in my family. And so uh, I was so I was so scared that how if I left the job, how would I survive? How would I survive? So, but I had to take that decision, and I left my job. After that, I will continue this story in the part 2. Okay, if you guys really want to listen my story, my experiences, and if you want to connect me for the one-to-one session, or if you want to um, take online classes from me, you are very always welcome. So please contact me for that. Okay, thank you so much.